May 2nd, 2011. A dark moonless night deep into Pakistani territory. A covert team of US Navy SEALs prepared for a mission that would change the course of history. Armed and ready, they loaded into two modified Black Hawk helicopters, set to take out the world's most wanted terrorist, Osama Bin Laden. Disaster struck early when one of the helicopter's rotors clipped a wall and crashed, compromising their element of surprise. Despite the setback, the SEALs stormed the compound, successfully taking out Bin Laden and delivering a significant blow to the war on terror. This is the story of the raid on Bin Laden.
All of the airports across the country have been shut down. All flights have been canceled for another 7 hours, which is about 5 o'clock Eastern.
A huge explosion now, raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way.
In the aftermath of the devastating 9/11 attacks, the world united in its pursuit of justice. The US intelligence community, along with its allies worldwide, launched an intense manhunt for the orchestrator of the tragedy, Osama Bin Laden. For nearly a decade, Bin Laden evaded capture, weaving through a complex network of safe houses and loyal followers. The turning point came in August 2010, when a key piece of intelligence surfaced. CIA operatives tracked a trusted courier to a mysterious high-wall compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. For months, the CIA monitored this fortress-like residence, gathering every detail. They observed a tall man who never left the building, living in the compound. By early 2011, they were confident enough to bring their findings to the President, Barack Obama. The President would face a daunting decision. The intelligence was strong, but not foolproof. The risk of a failed operation were enormous, both diplomatically and politically. Nothing less, the President gave the green light. The mission was codenamed Neptune Spear and placed in the capable hands of SEAL Team 6, the elite of the elite. Preparations was rigorous. A full-scale replica of Osama's potential compound was constructed for rehearsal. The SEALs practiced every scenario, from handling civilian hostages to engaging heavily armed guards. The goal was clear: capture or kill Bin Laden while minimizing collateral damage. On May 2nd, 2011, the moonless night provided perfect cover for the mission. The SEALs boarded two modified Black Hawk helicopters designed with stealth technology to evade Pakistani radar. The tensions were high as they flew low and fast, skimming the treetops to avoid detection. As they neared the compound, the SEALs' hearts pounded. The plan was straightforward, but perilous. Land one of the helicopters in the courtyard, while the other provided backup. But as the first helicopter touched down, disaster struck. One of its rotors clipped the compound wall, causing the helicopter to spin out of control and crash. The crash threw the orchestrated plan into disarray. The SEALs, however, were trained for the unexpected. They scrambled from the wreckage, quickly assessing the situation and getting into their firing positions. Despite losing the element of surprise, the mission had to continue. The unwavering determination, the SEALs stormed through the compound's gates. Every corner, every room presented a potential threat. They encountered sporadic resistance, but moved with precision, clearing each space methodically. Their training and discipline were evident as they pushed forward floor by floor. Reaching the third floor, the SEALs found their target. Osama Bin Laden was in a room with two of his wives. Surprised and unarmed, Bin Laden had little time to react. The SEALs secured the woman and confronted the terror leader. In a brief but decisive exchange, Bin Laden was shot and killed. The world's most wanted man was no more.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama Bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
With Bin Laden dead, the SEALs moved quickly to gather intelligence. They collected documents, computers, and hard drives, knowing this information could be valuable in dismantling Al-Qaeda. But there was still the issue of the crashed Black Hawk helicopter outside. The SEALs rigged it with explosives and destroyed it to prevent any sensitive technology from falling into the wrong hands. As they made their escape in the remaining helicopter and a backup Chinook, the SEALs left behind a smoldering wreck, but carried with them a victory that would echo around the globe. The successful raid was met with celebration in the US, but it also sparked a diplomatic storm. Pakistan accused the US of violating its sovereignty, leading to intense international scrutiny. Questions arose about the reliability of Pakistani intelligence and whether the elements within Pakistan had been protecting Bin Laden. Despite the controversy, the operation was a strategic triumph. The intelligence haul from the compound provided a wealth of information on Al-Qaeda's operations, helping to stop future attacks and dismantling the terror networks. For the SEALs, the mission was both a pinnacle of their careers and a sobering reminder of the cost of war. The team lost Petty Officer First Class Neil Roberts in the initial helicopter crash. His sacrifice underscored the dangers faced by those on the front lines of the fight against terror.